Welcome back to Chambers of Knowledge, where I help you improve your medical literacy so you can understand and effectively communicate with your healthcare team. So the purpose of today's video is to explain hematopoiesis. But what is hematopoiesis? So the medical term hematopoiesis can be broken down into its combining form and its suffix. The combining form hemato means blood, while the suffix poiesis means the process of formation. From the definition of its medical parts, we can conclude that hematopoiesis is the formation of blood. Hematopoiesis is the process by which the cellular components of blood are formed. This is pretty much the creation of the cellular components of blood. Your red blood cells, your white blood cells, and your platelets. If you are not familiar with the cellular components of blood, I have a video titled The Anatomy of Blood. So the process of hematopoiesis occurs in the red marrow of the long or flat bones within the body. These bones include the sternum or breastbone, the bones of the legs, which are the femur, tibia, and fibula. They also include the ribs, the pelvic bone, and the bones of the spinal column or the vertebrae. This process begins with stem cells within these bones. Each type of cell within the body begins as a stem cell. Stem cells are just the immature version of the cells that function within our bodies. During the process of hematopoiesis, these stem cells become either myeloid stem cells or lymphoid stem cells. The myeloid stem cells become progenitor cells. These progenitor cells can become any of 4 different types of cells. The first being erythroblasts. The combining form erythro means red, while the suffix blast refers to an immature cell. So an erythroblast is an immature red blood cell that eventually does mature to a full red blood cell known as an erythrocyte. The next type of cell is a megakaryoblast, which becomes a megakaryocyte. A megakaryocyte is a cell with a large nucleus. When the cytoplasm of this megakaryocyte breaks off, these pieces are known as thrombocytes or platelets. Progenitor cells can also become myeloblasts. Now the combining form myelo refers to bone marrow, and blast is an immature cell, so these are immature bone marrow cells. These myeloblasts eventually mature into neutrophils, eosinophils, or basophils, 3 of the 5 types of white blood cells. If you're interested, I have videos on the channel talking about the anatomical structure of each of the white blood cells, as well as their physiology. The links will be in the description box. Now lastly but not least, the progenitor cells can become monoblasts, which are immature monocytes, another of the 5 white blood cells. Now the lymphoid stem cells become lymphoblasts, an immature lymphocyte. This is the last of the 5 white blood cells and the only of the white blood cells that have more than one type. So if you're interested in a video talking about the different types of lymphocytes, there are 6 and I have a video on the channel. Again, it will be in the description box. So, if you are interested in content that can and will improve your health literacy, you have found the perfect resource. I post videos every Wednesday and they are up by 6 in the morning. So definitely subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you in the next